Okay, so anyway, we finished lunch. I finished lunch, and we're going to go ahead with the session because I checked with the pendulum all off camera, and what the pendulum said is it did want me to do a read. Okay, so I will go ahead and do a read, except that I was feeling hungry. So I thought, let me finish lunch and then do the reading instead after that. Okay, so it is the 9th of April 2025. It is 1 in the afternoon. We'll start the session now. Okay, frankly, it is an open-ended question simply because having done 13 readings for the previous episode, asking, in what connection we are supposed to travel, why are we supposed to travel, and in what connection. So, what I got over there was pretty mind boggling. I also uncovered how these people have been replicating people. There are open labs, legal labs that are available abroad. To better them are, that is so in America, but bettering them are those who would be in China and Korea. India, as usual, is a late starter. So, but anyway, even if you are a late starter, going forward, it will be probably the ones who start later can better it once you get a hang of how to. Anyway, whatever damage that has been done in the past has already been done in the past. That damage cannot be undone. Now it is about moving with times, but not only moving with times, I guess trying to salvage whatever it is within our own selves. That's it. Anyway, we take Shirdi Sai Baba's blessings. Shirdi Sai Baba, Ganesh Ji, Gaur Mata, Vishnu, Krishna, Shiv Ji, Shani Ji, and Hanuman Ji. Okay, most important. Very important. So what I'll do is I'll go onto the camera and I will ask over here whatever I need to ask. Are you with me as of now? Did I check with you prior to this whether you want me to do a read? Did you tell me yes, you want me to do a read? Did I ask you about the identity of Z? Did you tell me, did I get somewhere that Z is exiting? Did I ask you Z is exiting? Have I ever met Z ever before? Personally in body? So I'll ask you the same question. Have I ever met Z ever before? Personally, let's just say while she's in the body and I'm in the body, have we ever met face to face? Was Z's ego tied into mine, or was she neurally connected to me in some way? Or was she, I don't know, was her identity purposely mixed with mine? Was it to create, one second, let me get comfortable. Z's identity was created with mine to create confusion. For whom? The Indian authorities? Z gives with wrong kind of activities. Z is the Pakistani. Is Jaya the Pakistani? The holder of this pendulum is a Pakistani. Am I a Pakistani citizen or a Pakistani national? Is my grandfather from Hindustan, Sindh, Hyderabad, pre-partition? But am I a Pakistani national who has infiltrated India? Would you say Z is a Pakistani national or born in Pakistan? Was Z born in Pakistan? Z was not born in Pakistan. Z was born abroad somewhere other than India. But her alliance was for Pakistani or then Kashmiri kind of issues. Do I have an alliance to Pakistani Kashmiri issues? The holder of the pendulum is interested in Pakistani Kashmiri issues, fighting for those kind of things. The holder of the pendulum is just an Indian citizen and quite dumb for most part of it. The holder of the pendulum, you say, is a little autistic, if not fully autistic, but little autistic. But can do most things normally. Is Z autistic? Z was aware of my condition. Z had no clue of my condition. Okay. So anyway, when you say Z is leaving, you mean neurally she's being pulled off? So if Z gets pulled off, will I become dumb? Will I go back to being the dumb person that I used to be? Will it create problems for my day-to-day living? Will I primarily end up being dumb so then it creates problems for my day-to-day living? The holder of the pendulum will become dim-witted yet again. That's the problem. Z's exit is what? It is of leaving the physical body kind of an exit. It's primarily removing her from my neural network. Or removing me from their neural network. Okay, now I understand it. So you do really feel we should actually travel then going forward? That we should reconnect with those from our childhood? Is the fan coming in your way? Okay, let's ask you yet once again. So you think we should connect with our childhood friends and family, whatever's left of it? Are you happy if I connect with our friends and family from childhood? Will you be unhappy if I don't connect, if I don't go with the lot from childhood? Will that make you unhappy? You feel we'll be safer if we are around our childhood group of Sindhis from childhood? If we don't go with them, I got a problem, you feel? Will SRL SL also be part of our setup? What about Kira? Will he be part of our setup? So it will primarily be who? My cousins, whoever is left behind, some of the cousins and a couple of family friends who are left behind. Will Varsha be part of the setup, even though she resents me? Varsha resents me, you told me, right? 4 times you told me yesterday, Varsha. Day before also you told me Varsha resents me. Varsha resents me. Varsha will be part of that setup. But you told me Varsha wants to see me on the streets. That's what you had told me in Forge as well, hadn't you? Varsha wants to see me on the streets. So then what? So Varsha will be part of the setup. But if Varsha wants to see me on the streets, Varsha, who's part of the setup, wants to see me on the streets. So then how can it work? If Varsha from the setup wants to see me on the streets, then how can it work? This conjunction of Saturn and Rahu, is it a dangerous one for me? There is a conjunction of Saturn and Rahu up to the end of 2026. Is it bad for me? My Saturn in the D9 is in Swati Nakshatra, and the same Nakshatra. So is it a bad one? It's exalted in the 9th house. So is it bad for me? Is that horoscope mine? When the D9, Saturn is in the Swati Nakshatra in the 9th house. Okay, now if I do a throw, what do you want to talk about in the throw? Do you want to talk about what to expect when I travel? The events to expect when I travel? Do you want me to do that? The travel, you are saying 2026? Can I ask you which month? Will it be March 2026? Will it be February 2026? Will it be January 2026? So you are saying February 2026? How long will I have to stay over there? In the timeline, you see me staying over there for how many years? 1-2 years? You see me moving on from there how much time after? Do you see me moving to another country after that? You're saying from here to America, right? So from America, do you see me moving to another country soon? Or if not soon, do you see me moving to another country from America? You see me moving to another country from America, how soon? You see me moving to America, how soon? No, you see me moving from America to another country in how much time? Within the first 1 year? Will I be moving out of America to another country within the first 1 year? Will I be returning to India? You're talking to Jaya Advani holding the pendulum? All this you're telling me? So all this she's telling me. Okay, I'm going ahead and doing the reading. I'm going ahead and doing the reading for what to expect. Even the Shirdi Sai Baba has been going on and on about traveling. I hope they don't put me into a facility. Should I do the reading out of a Scrabble throw? Should I do some tarot also on it? How will I get money over there? Should I sell this house of mine, this apartment of mine? Should this apartment of mine be sold? Should be sold. This apartment of mine should be then written in a will to the Shirdi Sai Sansthan. It should be handed over to the Shirdi Sai Sansthan. So then will my cousin help me do that? The one who comes here, will he help me hand it over to the Shirdi Sai Sansthan? For Shirdi Sai Baba through the on behalf of the Advani family. That's what should be done. Okay. So now she's saying to do it that way, then we do it that way, no? Or kya? But then where will my money come from? और पैसा कहाँ से आएगा? I am not marrying for money, that's for sure. Why am I marrying? I am not interested. हमको कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. Shirdi Sai Baba, please give guidance what you want me to say, what she wants to say if we have to travel in 2026. So what all to expect around that time? तो माना कि what do you want to say? Okay, so Shirdi Sai Baba, please give details of the travel and what Jaya can expect traveling. What can be expected on the back of it? This is it. I'll take that back. It says ET. It said lie. ET lie. Because it said Jaya Ma Kam Wali mate. That's what it said. So this almost immediately said iti lie, Rao iti lie, then EU and C. Okay? C EU Rao ET lie. That's what it is saying. It says CEU Rao ET lie. Now, CEU rat, O lie E, but I don't see rat is Kabir. Maybe it is Rati, CEU Rati, O Li. We'll move this over here. Okay. So what I see over here are many things actually. We'll go step by step, okay, whatever this is, for better or for worse, if she's saying. So we have first the places is USA, the other one is EU, and the third one is UAE. Tai Li, O EU UAE USA Tai Li. Ati means too much. So Ati Ru, which means too much ruing. C Ati Ru Si Li. Ati EUC Ati Lear, too much lear. Or then EUC real. It could be a Thai reel, which means a sister's reel, or a Tia reel. It could be a tiare reel, a tiare reel, Li, or CEU tiare lie, CEU liar, 8, CEU liar 8, I think we should ask the pendulum. Over C is over here. Over C8 EU liar. That means someone ate something that was not theirs, but still we must ask. Who is Lee? And Taylor's name is over here. C Taylor EU EE. Or it could be C Taylor EU. What are we supposed to understand about this Taylor? I don't know. इसके बारे क्या सोचना है पता नहीं. अब ये तो विनोद नहीं है for sure, and he's not from my childhood for sure. My cousins are from infancy and born first. They are born 2.5 years after me. They're all Sindhis, Baba. Overseas Taylor see the rue. Perhaps he's seen the rue or whatever it is that's happening. It is also possible that he sees that born on Tuesday, I'm born on Tuesday. Q or C Tuesday ale. C or Tuesday ale. But that's what, if we're going to ale, we don't want to be a headache on anyone else's head. That's for sure. Whatever be the case, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be a headache on anyone's head for whatever, for nothing. O O E Sear Tuesday ale. So they want me to be around people. They want me to be around people from my childhood primarily because they see all this happening. Through your digital network or whatever you have set up. Whatever you have done, you've done behind my back. They've seen the reels of it. REELS. इसने पूरा देखा है. Tuesday reels IAS or it is AI. Either the IAS or the AI connected with E, connected with the Leo. Some Tuesday reels connected with the Leo, connected with AI, connected with E. Not sure what it is. Not true. You're a very sick-minded being. That's what you don't seem to understand. I will not spare you from the loka. You do what you want, but I will not spare you from the loka. तुमने 10 कल्पा कमाया है बहुत घटिया जगह. Yes, Rajesh? You understood what I told you? Marathi guy from Bombay. So there's nothing funny about you. I think you're a very sick-minded being. All this shit is from IOL scrap of loser class. Shit from the sewers. Okay, so Tuesday AI reels Leo E, but I have not been in touch with the Leo ever since then something to do with a trolley. EU trolley or stroll or trolley. EU trolley, but I don't have a trolley from the EU. I don't understand. EU AI E trolley. Unless this trolley they have, I have a trolley over there. You see that trolley over there? That one. Unless that trolley has been biometric or coded to something in Europe. That's trolley. But I myself have never gone to Europe till date. So what they're doing is when we're buying things online, like I've ordered something on Bezos' company, the guy generally leaves the parcel outside my main door. This time purposely he's left it down with the receptionist or the reception guy. Call the chap, he refuses to pick up the phone. Habitually for 3-4 years he's always dropped the parcel outside the main door. Why did he drop the parcel today downstairs in the reception? What is in that parcel? There's one, he's done it before also, huh? One is this kind of a holder, mobile holder. The other one is something which is for scraping water off the floor. So it's a long scraper of water off the floor. He's gone and kept it downstairs. He doesn't do it otherwise. So there must be something in the understanding of what is what, because the trolley is over here, but it's taking it to EU. The Leo boy, there's only the rat Leo is only Ashish Bhatia. But the last I have met him or spoken to him, I broke up with him over the phone. The last that I broke up with him was in which year? 1997. After that I have not seen him. I've seen him only once, maybe in 2003 or 4 or 5 max, for my father's best friend's 75th wedding anniversary. So over there he was with my father's best friend's son. They were together. So last I have seen them is ages ago. So I don't understand why is this still picking up all that stuff. How does my trolley take my location over here to EU? How do you take my location to EU? That means tomorrow when I am doing this read, if you leave it and they code it in a particular way, you will take my location somewhere else. How can you do that? That means that is altogether foul play of what I am doing. You think you're too smart, or what is the problem? You are desperados. This country has too desperate energy. I'll tell you one thing. I've never met more desperate energy. It is surprising. I have grown up in India all my life. But the desperation with which you people function is another thing altogether. It's not a nice one. It's not nice at all. EU star AI Lee. Okay, some Lee, I don't know. EU. So it is possible that it is US and the EU. Okay, the EU and the USA. Also there is an eel, which means more than Lee, it is eel. Eel means giving electric shocks. You all better be very careful, because I got in the previous read Sai EU Sai Tar. Or tear. EU Sai or Eel Tear Sai. O EU Eel Tear Sai means EU Eel ST Year AI. So what these people connected with SK is reading, kya 440 volts, and Salman Khan's actual aneurysm. It's not a joke. I'm giving you beforehand only what is to come. We're not going to spare most people over here. So Sai won Bangalore is that only. For most of India, we are your well-wisher. For most of the world, we are your well-wisher. But the ST is not your well-wisher, nor is the OB, nor is the SC. We don't know if they are functioning with their own brains or they have been chipped at birth. They must be the younger generation, born after 86, 87, 89, 90. So they could have been chipped at birth. So they may not even be functioning with their own brain. They may be just doing things according to preempted measures. STAI eerie low. Rao's name is over here. Rai's name is also over here. EU stall, eerie low. Eerie stale low. EU eerie stale low.